Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome to Drama Meter, your go-to source for all the juiciest updates on Vanderpump Rules Season 11. Today, we're diving into who came out on top and who ended up on the losing side. Let's break it all down. Stay tuned. To say Season 11 was a weird year for Vanderpump Rules would be an understatement. Thanks to Scandoval, the show had more eyes on it than ever. After the internet-breaking scandal and an Emmy-nominated Season 10, the follow-up went in some interesting directions. The season was divisive, to put things mildly. Before the season even aired, many assumed that Tom Sandoval would get his redemption arc. While Tom Schwartz's loyalty was never in question, other stars switched. Did they think they were on the winning side? And now that the season's over, who came out looking good as gold? Ariana Madix admitted she was worried about everyone turning on her this season. Instead, Team Ariana is stronger than ever. While VPR goes on a production break, Ariana will host Love Island USA and return to her dream role in Chicago on Broadway. At this point, she's been booked and busy for well over a year. While it may have started that way, it's inaccurate to say she's still getting these opportunities just because she got cheated on. That makes her a winner. I'm not sure I've ever seen so much chatter about the producers of Pump Rules before. Week after week on social media, fans expressed frustration at how overly produced the episodes were. This season had so much hype thanks to Scandoval, perhaps too much to be fair. Public perception was that producers were handed a golden ticket to bring new life into the long-running series, which obviously brought a new level of pressure. While ratings remained solid, the overall sentiment was that producers fumbled the bag. A post shared by Zaria Marsh at Rules, Katie Maloney had her best season ever, and she's living her best life. Despite what some may say, Katie hasn't been miserable in some time. She stuck to her guns, stood by her boundaries, and remained loyal to Ariana. This season also utilized her deadpan humor perfectly with her incredibly relatable confessionals. She also wildly improved the way she argues, making spot-on points while holding her own against Lala Kent and the Toms. In a season where men weren't held accountable by producers, Katie consistently called out Brock Davies and Jax Taylor. After the Max Boyens hookup, she didn't let accusations of hypocrisy faze her. To quote James Kennedy's mom, "We were all Team Katie with the banging." While a certain Instagram comment about Joe Wenberg was very mean and uncalled for, her Tequila Katie rage texts were otherwise kept in check. On a shallow note, she looks better than ever. No wonder her ex-husband asked for a one-night stand. Lala and Sheena Shea were lumped together all season, so it makes sense to include them together on this list as well. Is it understandable to be a bit jealous of a friend who suddenly became America's sweetheart? Sure. But the way Lala and Sheena acted two-faced to Ariana all season was hard to watch. Both were accused of self-producing, which bothered viewers a lot. And they backed the wrong horse regarding the Sandoval redemption arc. That all being said, there is no excuse for fans leaving negative comments on their social media pages. This also goes for everyone on this list. Unfortunately, Schwartz continues to get away unscathed for the 11th season in a row. Despite being an active participant in Scandoval, he played the same cards he always does. And once again, he got away with nefarious behavior without apologizing. He obviously led Jo on and treated her like dirt, but she's the one getting raked over the coals. And until very recently, she was still defending him. For the second year in a row, he set up Katie to fight another woman while pretending to be an innocent bystander. And yet, even Ariana acted friendlier towards him by the season's end. I might have to agree with Jax on this one thing. Lisa Vanderpump did seem kind of superfluous this season. Instead of making a speech at the finale, she just appeared via FaceTime. Somehow, Kyle Chan's whiskey launch party was the setting of the finale instead of one of Lisa's restaurants. It feels representative of the weird place the show is in right now. Maybe she was too busy with Vanderpump Villa. On the one hand, we can all agree that Rachel Leviss dodged a boo.